going to copy this and make sure we take it along us when yes. So let's go on the chart. Let's go on the chart. Let's pick out examples. Let's pick out examples. Let's pick out examples. Let's see. Last week we had examples of that on Eurocard. Yes, Eurocard was perfect. Eurocard, yes. Let's take all this off. I need to set my daily. Okay, this helps me to decipher where the day starts and ends. Okay, so there's this basic indicator. I use ICT Q zone and pivot, so you can use it to set your Asian and London sessions. Okay, whatever section you want to set, just put your time and everything in there, and it will all be set. Okay, so now let's use this. This should be Friday, 26th of July 2024. Okay, we had this set up. Now let's paste this here. Okay, remember what I said? Okay, we want to see previous day bias. Now, previous day was what? This is the previous day. It was bullish. Price opened here and closed here. We had price open here and close what? Here. So that simply means what? We had a bullish day. Okay, no, now we check that. We have checked that. Okay, we've checked that. So we'll go to the next guide. Next rule. Asia ranges. Did Asia range? Of course, Asia ranged. Why? Why? How do you confirm that? You check how many peep move did it make. Okay, always check how many peep moves did it make. You understand? You don't even need to check that. Visually looking, you know it's not much. Okay, I'll show you an Asian move that is not a ranging move. Okay, this is 12.3 pips. Okay, which is not much. So actually Asian range. Okay, now we check number 2. Now we look for London manipulation. All right, we look for London manipulation. This is London Q zone. Remember I told you Sydney. This is Sydney, and price could take out the high. Price did not take out this high, but you see price started manipulating into a POI. Where is the POI that price manipulated into? You see there's a fair value gap here. If you go to your higher time frame, let's do something here. Remember I said if you go, this POI is always a higher time frame POI. Okay, it's always a higher time frame POI. Okay, so we have this level, this as old what? Old low. This is what? An old low. Okay, we had this POI here as old low. It's one of the PDRAs that we use for ICT. Okay, this is an old low, is a PDRA. Previous day high or low, whatever. It's not, it doesn't have to be the actual high of the day or low of the, no. It could be just a high point, a low point. You understand? It just has to be a low or high point. You understand? Price could manipulate into another block. You get, it could manipulate into another block with fair value gap or whatever it is it manipulates into, but it has to be a PDRA. Once you confirm that, it's beautiful. Okay, beautiful once you confirm it. All right, now let's go ahead. Okay, now we've checked number what? We'll check number 3. We'll check number 3. Okay, now, hold on, we didn't finish with number 3. We say London manipulates and breaks out of Asia high or low. Now, remember, we're in a bullish scenario. We want to see price break out of this Asia high. Did we get the breakout? Of course, we got the breakout on this candle here. All right, we got the breakout on this candle here. Okay, now if you look closely, we had a fair value gap. Okay, we had a fair value gap between this level and this level. Now, if you're an impatient person, okay, if you are so impatient, okay, you will take this trade, set your SL somewhere here, okay, or sorry, here, yes, sorry, you set your SL here, okay, you actually set your SL here. You understand it? Because we take our entries, then we set our SL on for fair value gaps, set our SL below that the old low. Remember I said I'd always add 2 pips or more, or 2 pips or 2 pips or 2.3 pips is okay. Okay. Even if you had taken your entry here and you said to yourself, remember that 2 pips would have saved you on this move here. But it is invalid to take this trade from here. Okay. It is invalid. Remember what I said? Your POI has to be within this Asian field. Okay. Remember, your POI has to be within this Asian field. Huh? Remember, your POI has to be within this Asia field. Okay? Remember, your POI has to be within this Asian field. Okay, let's say this Asian high and Asian low. Okay? So you have bombs in here. All right? Remember, you have bombs in here. Hmm? You have bombs in here. Okay? This is your Asian what? This is your Asian field. All right? This is your Asian field. You have to be careful about it. Very powerful stuff here. It's a very powerful stuff. Okay? Then, now this is your 15 minutes. Okay? Now we already have a breakout. Then we start marking out our POIs within this field. All right? We start marking out our POIs within this field. All right? Now we say this is our first POI, a fair value gap. We have that. All right? We have a fair value gap. Then do we have NPOIs again? Yes, we have that. We have another block. Okay, we have another block. Do we have any other stuff again? Yes, we do. We have a what? A fair value gap here. Yeah? You understand? You mark all this up. You understand? This is an old low, which is also a what do you call it? Um, a PDRA. Okay, it's also a PDRA. Okay. Now, this is what you do. You have multiple PDRAs. What do you do on this case? How do you know which PDRA to use? Okay, how do you know which ones to use? It's simple. You go to your higher time frame like I told you. Okay, you go to your higher time frame like I told you. Now, you check on your higher time frame which of the POIs is available. The simple stuff, which of the POIs you saw on your lower time frame that is available. Now you see automatically we are eliminating this one here because there's nothing there. Okay, we will have to extend it for it to be a fair value gap. And you see it goes outside our Asian field, so it becomes invalid. Take it out. Now remember this is another block. Let's go to 15 minutes so you'll be sure about what I'm doing here. Remember very clearly, this was another block. Let's write it there, other block. Then this was a fair value gap. I know you might think this fair value gap has been used up by this move here. No, it did not come into at least 50% of the fair value gap. Okay, let me take this and okay, it did not go into at least 50% of the fair value gap. So it still becomes invalid for us. Okay, so we'll go to our 30 minutes, we'll see, we want to refine which is the best for us to use. Okay. So say yeah.